Well, players in chat, pleasure as always. um, yeah, it's 17 there. I'm going to see. Maybe it's just grabbing the old nameplates or something like that. Well, well, well. We find ourselves back here once again. I'll put our tweet out here. An episode 137 of Stormfall. That's impressive. That's a lot. I'm really excited that we're here. We have plenty more content to come. Even though we're gearing towards the end, there's still plenty of goodies. All right, let me.
Will we make it to 200?
All right, there's a moderately good chance. I think of the pace we're going. Then we
what number is this? 177?
No, 137.
137. Okay, so we need to make it to 150 first.
Yeah.
Just thinking ahead, guys. It's okay.
Awesome. All right, let's tweet that out. All right, nice. 1,200 more episodes. So true. Oh my gosh, I'd better pull my notes up here for what good they'll do me tonight. With all of the madness, gosh, last session we had our party was really split up, trying to escape question. Some were trying to escape questioning, others were doing more investigation, and checking out the city. Emil keeping a careful eye over the inn and his friends as best he could. In the city in general. Everyone ended up a little bit of everywhere, but thankfully Aeronwenn and Rune were interrogated and both passed the questioning without issue, and they were both released from the prison. Rune being fined for the cost to cover the medical costs to heal up the guard that they attacked. Otherwise, gosh, Emil made it out of the city thanks to some of his cool vampire stuff and his incredible stealth, and excellent planning. We had a daring escape by Davania. One of Emil's subordinates here managed to slip her a key. And then she was assisted by a voice in her head as to which direction to go, what to do, and so on and so forth, and managed to overcome the obstacles in escaping the mines, to come out and find Emil off the side of the road by a good margin for safety, and just a little bit outside, a few miles, 2 or 3 miles outside of the city itself. The rest of our people within the city, thankfully, have through different means. I believe that Garrick left a trail of some sausages or some treats for Blueberry to track him down. And a lot of messaging and other things were employed to ultimately find one another. Some excellent tracking on Blueberry's part to find his missing friends, where they might be at the jail and everything. So I believe we can start off with everyone, I'll say, probably inside the city. I should add that Emil had a pretty big reveal to Davania about some of the danger, magic, as he was perched atop the city there, keeping an eye out on the nearby blocks. He watched his friends Blueberry and Garrick, and I think Aeronwenn and Rune were all together. Blueberry was sniffing out the magic that lay beneath the city, some 25 feet beneath the city, something magical. And as he watched Blueberry trace out the different streets and stuff that this magic was in, it revealed to him with his religion check a rune of death, like the deity, death. So that was fun. So he shared that with Davania, like, yeah, there's something bigger going on. Perhaps we should retreat, regroup, replan, and come back to tackle this. However, all their friends are still inside the city. Woo! So I think we'll join back. I believe that we left them somewhere outside of the jail. Everyone else, I think Oren, Mort, Garrick, Blueberry, if they were together. And Rain, of course, was there. Yeah, and then Mort and Oren joined, right? Yeah, Aeronwenn. Aeronwenn and Rain. As Aeronwenn and Rain step out of the jail, go far enough to not be obvious. I think everyone met up, so I'll pass it over to you all. Everyone's silently judging one another. Yeah.
I'll run over to Aeronwenn and be like, "Did they hurt you? What happened?"
Oh, no. Honestly, all they did was attempted to cast a Zone of Truth. And they just asked us questions about Davania. So that was it.
Huh. Would have been a lot easier if we didn't run, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I did, kind of justify us attempting to run, because, they definitely spooked us. But, yeah, let's step carefully for a while now.
Sounds good. Emil was pretty adamant about us leaving the city post-haste.
Leaving the city?
Mm-hmm.
Are you surprised about that, Aeronwenn?
No. I mean, what we are looking for is outside of the city.
Yes.
So... I mean, okay. Dan, what time of day is it? Isn't it late evening? Wasn't it late evening? Because we had been held, most of the day.
Let's see. It's, let me think, because you had that happen. It was the morning that she was brought out there. So, yeah, so it's probably 6:30. It's right smack evening time.
Oh. Well, I guess I should share the information that I found out at the town hall.
We're going to go somewhere private where we're not going to be followed or overheard.
Sure, that sounds fine.
Because that's how we got into trouble. We were just kind of standing in the street, and they found us.
Well, that's half of the story. I mean, there's also Davania. There's also
there's
whatever happened with you guys.
It's a long story. Let's go find somewhere quiet and peaceful.
Right.
Not the end.
No, that's like the least place. Maybe outside. Should we just leave the city?
How?
Did I meet up with Ornan, or because I was doing the wall and then I was meeting up somewhere with Ornan, right?
Anytime that you want Mort to return and meet up, even right now, is A-okay.
Okay. So we'll just officially say I'm with you.
Because we still want to question Garrick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up for whatever you think. Did you say Mort checked back in? Mort came back?
I'm with. Let's just say I just walked up.
So what did you find out, Mort?
Flying is probably not going to be a good idea. The walls have walkways on top, so
Interesting.
with guards posted on the walls.
The city is so confusing. It's simultaneously
For such an idealistic city, it's certainly heavily guarded.
sure. And well, and there are reasons, obviously, for that, but I don't know.
Have to keep the property values up.
I suppose.
And they're haphazard with other things, but oh well. All right. I mean,
Well, if flying isn't gonna work, aren't there a couple of us we can? I mean, They can't shoot us if they can't see us.
This is true. I do. I mean,
You have invisibility. I have invisibility.
I have invisibility, yes, and I have
Garrick has
invisibility.
invisibility?
I only
It's full of surprises.
I only am able to become invisible one more time.
Garrick?
Yep.
What? Okay, all right. All right, sit us down. Tell us what you can do, because you're just this enigma.
Oh, that's gonna be a long. We gotta go.
Give me the elevator pitch.
So first, my mom met my dad. They fell in love.
Oh
Has no
my god.
All right, I think he made his point.
Can I do a perception check just to make sure I'm not being watched?
That he has a mom and dad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Go right ahead, Blueberry. Awesome.
Yeah.
28.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I'm sorry. Well, do it with advantage. It's not really
Okay.
gonna matter, but I hate to have you miss the hour with me because you have your sniffer.
29.
Oh, see, maybe. No, you seem to be fine. You found collectively,
Okay.
with all your experience, you found a quiet place.
Cool. I mean, I can just, in theory, walk through the gate because I don't think they're going to stop me.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I mean, those of us who have been questioned probably can already.
Oh, that's true, Mort. You can probably just leave. Well, if they're not... Here's the thing. If they see any of us leave, they might be telling someone that we're leaving. Even though they might not stop us outright, someone would find out.
Mm.
That's not good.
I mean, I would suppose. I mean, I can't 100% guarantee that, but if they have walls with guards roaming the top of the walls on the walkways, chances are they have maybe semi-competent guards at the gate.
What was the gate like? Was it like a big opening? You could, like, if you were invisible, could you just like slip through without having to like
Did you not go
bump
through it
into
before?
anyone? I wasn't on that episode.
Oh,
I can't
yeah,
remember
yeah.
what it was.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we were queued up for a bit getting in. It was a pretty heavily
It's
guarded entrances.
Right.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mort's going to take a minute and start running through his head, trying to think of a location away from the entrance to the city and the guards and the walls that he could probably come up with a pretty decent percentage for teleport.
I mean, I can also just turn us all invisible. So then we don't run the risk of teleporting to somewhere you don't know. Because we want to stay close by.
I mean, areas outside where you've been that you'd be familiar with. I mean, there's directly outside the gate, of course, probably not super beneficial. There was a place that was about three days by wagon back where you fought the three giant boars. Probably memorable.
Yes, that's the place I had in mind, but I just wanted to figure out how 3 days away. Okay.
Yeah, it's about 3.
So I'll offer that as an option. I can probably safely get us to the campsite where we fought the boars, away from the city, but it's
Hey,
3 days away.
That's still really far.
Oh, we're supposed to be leaving the city. I mean, I'll just offer that up. I mean, I just think, I don't know, being invisible and trying to squeeze past guards at a gate.
Especially 5 of us.
Well, I'm not saying we have to go through the gate. We can just fly over, right?
Who's on what?
That's the carpet.
I'll look at Mort.
Well,
The carpet would be visible, right, Mort?
I would think, yes. I think the guards would notice that. And would have an issue with us.
I mean, if I was a guard, I would definitely notice a flying carpet by itself and check it out.
Wait till nightfall.
Okay, Dan, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
So the invisibility spell says anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it is on the target's person. So if Mort is holding the carpet when I make him invisible, would it remain invisible?
It wouldn't when you're riding it, only because you wouldn't be carrying it any longer or wearing it.
Okay, all right, that's fair. I mean, we could always just go high enough in the dark, too.
I mean, sure. If you're going to wait until nightfall, then we can absolutely do that as well.
I think we would be leaving at night anyways.
Okay.
We can
I mean,
afford
it's
to
not the
wait.
only... Sure.
Wouldn't we? Because we want to keep us leaving quiet, right?
Yeah. I mean, yes, sure.
Aeronwenn,
Yes.
I vaguely remember do you have that thing where you can bamf with somebody like 500 feet away?
I have Dimension Door, yeah. I can only take one other person with me, though.
Right, and that's spell slot to do that? That's
The 4th level spell slot.
okay.
4th.
All right.
Is it 4th? It's 4th.
What time is it again, Dan? I'm sorry.
About 6:30. About 6:30.
It's dinner time.
I mean, we could technically, if we wanted to, sleep, get a night's rest, and then get up and leave at, Of course, we couldn't go back to the inn. We'd have to find a different inn.
I would rather leave then sleep to recover the spell slots from leaving.
True.
The
Sure.
longer we stay here, the
higher the
more in
odds.
danger. Yeah.
There's some folks that you have to pause every so often as a couple of people walk down the streets. It's starting to get a little busier on the streets. You found sort of a corner area where there's some small tables and chairs set up just for people in the city to sit down and take a load off. A couple benches too. Behind it is you're sort of sitting kitty cornered within a large inn. So there's really no one, a person here and there coming and going from the inn. People are going around the corner every so often. It's just a really quiet time of day just before people start heading home for dinner and to gear down for the day. So it is starting to get a little busier here, just so you know, as far as keeping quiet and not having anyone overhear you.
We should probably wrap up and find somewhere to go.
Well, let's make it.
Oh, hey!
Go ahead.
Wait. Oh, no, I can't do... Okay, never mind. I thought I had an idea, but
Fleeting.
I don't. Yes.
Let's make an informed decision. Let's go by the entrance inconspicuously and see what the process is to get out via the entrance.
Do you guys want to come close, but also do you want me to do it? Because I think that's maybe less conspicuous if just
That's a good thought.
stray dog just wanders past.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
So we don't have our sneaky person to sneak around for us.
No.
You're all sort of you're in the northeastern part of the city. It's probably about Mort, for you is about a 10-minute walk up to the walls up in the northeastern part, and then back here over to the northern gate, which is the one that you arrived in which you arrived. That would probably be about 15 to 18 minutes to walk northwest over to that. Are you all walking together? What would you all like to do?
Aaron would probably meet them there and walk a different way. We shouldn't all walk together. Just in case. Not that I don't want to be seen with you people, but
People, well. I mean, I can run really fast. So I could just like sprint over there, look, and then sprint back.
We'll just wait here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
Works for me.
cool.
Yeah, all right.
I'll sprint over there.
Nice. It's a nice brisk.
Oh, but before I do,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use minor illusion. Is gonna come off of Garrett, so he no longer has a pipe and a mustache.
Oh.
And then I'm just gonna like, I'm going to just remove the my wizard's hat so it looked less.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah. Awesome. All right, so you do that, and you have a nice, very brisk. Let me get started. Let me pull this back up. A very brisk run through the city. You're running across the cobblestone streets out to that front area. The February chill in the air. Feels great for puppers. You don't really feel it with a fuzz, but it's nice on your face. You had your tongue out a little bit as you're hustling super fast alongside, in a corgi fashion with little tiny like kind of like twisting your body, like ducking and dodging people as you're hustling through. Over a cart, under a bench, and you get up to the front gate. And you see, it kind of comes back to you. You see a relatively large gate. Looks like it allows for wagons and other carts to come in. That is currently sealed. It's 2 doors that close and overlap slightly and lock into one another. And then within that, on one side, is a smaller humanoid door for people. That is... What time is it? 6:30 is closed, but there are a number of guards. You can see there's little steps that switch back up to the top of the wall on either side that peer down, just there to giving the impression of, oh, we're here, you're safe, kind of thing. No one, they're not like giving snarled looks at anyone or anything. There's a couple of guards by the door. We'll say that someone is allowed in. You hear a knock at the door, and one of the guards looks through the slats. There's a little slat section, and they open it up and let someone in. It's 4 or 5 people that have arrived late for the day in one of the trips. Close the door back up, slide and bolt it over, and seem to have some locking mechanism on it. Yeah, light torches are being lit along the streets and on either side of the gate currently. You're looking at, in total, probably 5 guards on this side of the wall that you saw. When you arrived, I think there were like 2 or 3 on the outside, although that was during daytime hours where you're expecting people more.
Okay. Right, I'll go back to the group and relay that information.
Okay, you turn to it'll cause scrape on the stone as you pick up speed. You do pass a cart that smells amazing. There's a few carts set up in the evening time for dinner time, and they have little awnings over the end for people to sit down and eat. And there's some classic bird on a bone kind of meals. There's there are in fact sausages and other kind of meats cooking on some spits that are rolling around. They've got that little sizzle as they cook, and some other goodies along the way.
Okay, I will start to drool as I run back to the
Nice, perfect. For everyone else back sitting on this small arrangement of seats at these little tables, a couple benches on either side outside the inner corner here of the street with the inn behind you. There's a couple people that kind of give a look here and there as they enter the inn and leave. But outside of that, you're watching the city. It's sort of this juxtaposition of all this madness and the peace of the city. Again, here as well, some of the street lamps are being lit, and people are hand in hand, cozy jackets on, arm in arm. Couples walk down the street, and head to their destinations. Others still, you can see, are just very exhausted from a long day of work and heading home to relax. There is a tranquility as you look at it here, until you see a drooling puppers kind of hustle back up and slow down to like a trot and approach, and Blueberry is returned.
What'd you find out,
Okay.
Blueberry?
So the gates are closed and the single door, is closed as well. It looks like the only way in or out is for them to physically open that door for you. There's no way I think you could slip out invisible, even if someone was walking through the door. It would be such a short time frame. I don't know if that's possible for multiple people to do it. You have to wait, I think, for hopefully other people to want to enter the city for you to have any chance of being able to slip out, but I think that would be slim to none that you wouldn't be noticed.
Oh, that's just great. Any other ideas of...
Well, the only one.
Have we heard from Emil for a bit?
Yeah, let's jump over to Emil and Davania outside the city. Mile and a half, 2, 3 miles, however many miles out you want to be, up to 3.
Such a smooth.
Nice. Poor Emil, yeah, and Davania. Emil, Davania has returned. You heard word from Winifred, who said that she is in the city of Metz currently dealing with some other business. And through some means heard of your predicament and sent some bats to go help guide, see and help guide telepathically Davania, who should be returning any moment. And then you see Davania. Hooray! She arrives. You told her about everyone needs to get out, and mentioned, as the Rune beneath the city. I'll let you both pick it up there. It's again around 6. We'll say around 6. It's 6:30 for everyone else. We'll let you catch up a little bit.
Okay, I think Emil's kind of watching the gate we came in, and I think he's got his back to Davania a little bit. I think he did explain what was going on, but he also apologized to Davania for seemingly not following her instructions.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
It's okay. She's still kind of rubbing her wrist a little bit. I should apologize, but thank you for not listening. Oddly as that sounds, I owe you my life.
Well, I'll make sure I find out someday who you have to thank, because I didn't actually, well, I didn't specifically ask that you be helped, but I'm glad you were.
Yeah,
Actually, out of character, I can't remember if I told the operatives about Davania or not. I honestly
You
can't.
did.
So
Mm-hmm. You put in the note and said, with extreme caution, to check it out, because you really didn't want them getting hurt there or anything with the undead. But you said if you can check it out, and she, I do think you added that about her.
You're probably right. That sounds familiar, but I'll stick with what I said. I'll say I didn't do anything. For sure.
I did find out Mal's wife is in on it. The entire thing. There's a bunch of undead that are being used. And
Undead?
yes.
He's
reincarnating people.
That might explain that rune, I guess.
And it's almost like it's a mixture of undead and reincarnation. But he gave me a choice of become an undead worker, which... and... or be reincarnated like my family.
Emil will turn around and look at Davania. Your family?
Yeah, Wixlee, Endolin, Adriel. Remember them, right? So
I do.
I don't know why I didn't catch it at all. God, Wixlee is my brother John. Endolin is my sister Eva. Adriel is my sister Sybil.
From what I remember, they're different ages and different races. How would you have even caught that?
Their eyes. I haven't seen them in so long. I had no clue, and I just feel stupid, and
Yeah, it's very easy to blame yourself, but
I don't understand why. I gotta find my parents. Are my parents reincarnated? Are they my other brother? But like the dead should stay dead.
Emil will put his hands kind of out and on Davania's shoulders. You couldn't have known, and you probably don't be so hard on yourself. Just please don't be hard on yourself.
We need to figure out how to get the others out of this city. And yeah.
We need to figure out how to get everybody out of that city.
We have to if we can evacuate everybody, which
I don't even know where to begin, but you know the Runekeeper, we know the Council of Calborum. We have contacts. Somebody will know. There's got to be a few temples on this continent that would out and out go to war against a city with that rune underneath it, whose citizens are undead and reincarnated. Some god, some church, some government is not going to tolerate this.
So are you saying we should pull back and then regroup? We'll leave and then come back?
I'm leaning towards that. This is a death rune under a city of thousands. I mean, the worst case scenario, even with an army, is not good. What if this Mal snaps his fingers and the whole city become his undead thrall and rise against us? Like, how close are we to just utter disaster? At very least, we need counsel from people who know a lot more about this than we do. Or dragons, or something. But that's just my thought. I don't know all the answers.
I do agree that we need to find some sort of counsel, and we need to... First, the others cannot be there, point blank. We cannot leave them, and I won't. The city...
I told them to get out. They all know they need to get out. We just have to trust them. They know what they're doing.
How long are we willing to wait?
Well,
if you must go, I will stay.
Here's the thing. They may get smart and leave by another gate and we'll never see them. Honestly, we'll hear from Mort sooner or later. And I mean, if we don't, maybe we make for Metz and we'll meet them sooner or later.
Would you be able to contact Scarlet?
Maybe. I'm still not exactly clear how I managed to get a message to Win. I tried a couple of different methods and something got through, but I might be able to.
Good, because I think I need to send a message.
But yeah, I'd love to be in a room with Sterling Sam and Scarlet and the Runekeeper right now. I think we'd come up with a much better plan than any of the rest of us could. But Davania, you need to understand. I am a coward. I am not brave and I am not strong, and this is scary. And Emil turns his back and goes back to watching for the other party members. He's still listening, he's just hiding his face.
She kind of lowers her head when he walks away, and even a coward knows when to ask for help. And she will find a tree to sit under and start praying to Ilmater to ask for some guidance. Crisscross applesauce. I had to ease the tension, sorry. So she'll just sit crisscross applesauce and just kind of have her hands on her lap with her palms down. And she doesn't close her eyes for about the first 10 or 15 seconds. She just kind of looks around and doesn't say anything. It's like she's scanning the area, the whole scene, and taking it all in for a couple seconds. And then she'll close her eyes and start subconsciously just saying the dogma, muttering it under her breath of, help all of those who hurt, no matter who they are, and just help others and try to help with their pain and everything, and just everything that she's learned over the years, and tries to reach out. And later, I made a mistake, and I don't know what to do, and I need help. We need help. My friends, family, they're in trouble and we need your guidance to figure this out. Ruins of death, undead, everything that my soul fights against. I've trusted you over the years because you were the one that came to me. And I'm asking, and I apologize for not coming to you before I made my decision. It was wrong of me. I should have waited to see what the choices were. Instead, I regressed, and forgive me. That is not who I am anymore. And later, How do I help them? And how do they help me? And how do we, most of all, forget us, how do we help this city? Let's just mouse ahead.
Roll a percentile die for me, if you would.
Doing the right one? I always forget. Nope. That's the wrong one. Hold on.
If you don't have any at your desk, it'd probably be a / roll 1d100, because they won't have one at the bottom of the... Nice.
Aw, man, not 69. Sorry, I'm
That would have gotten you a different outcome altogether. You feel your prayer go up, as many have. You do feel kind of the sting of the fact that some regret, perhaps, at not seeking Ilmater earlier, or in your decision making, perhaps at maybe some personal. The thought might cross your mind that you may have put yourself back in a position that Ilmater, had freed you from before, and a number of thoughts, I'm sure, would just cross your mind as you're speaking your heart and your thoughts. And you think maybe one of these reasons is why you don't feel a response. But you let the prayer go up, and sometimes responses aren't immediate. Sometimes you don't get them at all. Sometimes you get them at exactly the right moment. But you let that go up to Ilmater. All right, I guess with that, I'll jump back over. Blueberry's come back. It's, maybe a little closer to 7 now, or a little 7:15. As Blueberry had to run over and come back, and has updated you with that info. What would you all like to do?
We've been planning in the chat, so
good.
Our
Mort,
we've been having our conversation.
The Mort say the easiest thing is for us, those of us who are already been questioned and are cleared, we can just walk out. For Garrick,
I can just dimension door Garrick out. I mean, would you be willing to do that, Garrick? Because then you don't have to use your super high, ultra powerful spell. It's a little bit easier.
Don't patronize me.
Or I could put invisibility on him, and he could try to sneak out with the rest of us.
I would think Dimension Door would be safer. There's no risk. He just disappears into the...
Just offering options.
I understand.
Aeronwenn remembers the time she Dimension Door into a wall.
That's right. Oh, I forgot about that. Woo!
She doesn't say anything. She's just sitting there going...
Or, this is just the other offer, other than Dimension Door. Garrick, would you like to be a bird? Only for till we get out. Not too long.
Whatever you all think is best.
I mean, it's you, so I think it's whatever you're most comfortable with. You could just go and let them question you. Easy peasy.
What do you want to do, Garrett? You're awfully quiet.
You're the one at risk.
I always prefer the direct approach. There's only 5 of them. But I could see where it might make sense to take a more stealthy approach this time.
Yes. So which stealthy approach would you like, Garrick?
I'll take the bird.
Okay.
Surprised. Okay.
All right. Although this is a little. All right. So,
If you would like to do that, okay.
yeah, I'm willing to do it.
Yes, that is a wish spell right there.
Yeah.
Goodness.
While everyone is talking amongst themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. She would. Rain is gonna try to stealth away from the group, go back to the cemetery where Wixlee and Rain, and find that ghost that could actually talk.
Oh, okay.
Some of us have a high perception, passive perception.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
I'm still gonna try. I don't really care.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and roll a stealth check to try and slip on out of there.
Golly, it's Fantasy Grounds. Why make text so small now? Gosh.
You can make your character sheet bigger.
+3.
Get stronger glasses.
Make a
Just
monitor.
Put the computer up to your face.
If you can't see the independent
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah. That's the spirit.
Oh, well, okay. I guess somebody does see me. That's a +3. 8. Wait. Yeah, yep, that's a 5. That's a 5. Yep, 8.
Okay.
Yeah, my passive perception's like
Yeah.
29.
Even I see that.
I think I have 11 and I saw it.
Nice. You unfortunately, as you go to hop up, you just bump into a table edge.
Rain, I think we're going to be doing something soon.
I need to know something, and then I'm just gonna run out. Not.
Oh, I'm going after her.
Okay, you start running, Rain. Blueberry, you start following after them. Anyone else? Is
If
everyone
I get,
just... Oh, good.
I was gonna say if I get remotely close, I'll just try and to grab hold of some clothing just to stop them.
Okay. Because your speed's so much faster down the street, you'll catch up if you want to do a, I guess like a light grapple check. So I guess, well, oh my gosh, it's an athletics check for Blueberry, and athletics or acrobatics for Rain.
I'm going to acrobatics. Okay. Oh, that's better. 15.
Okay.
Natural 20 for 23.
So you feel and you get stopped, and you're kind of like skipping on one foot for a minute, Rain, as Blueberry just kind of is looking up.
Well, I have a long cloak, so Blueberry does get the cloak.
Whatever part Blueberry, I'd probably give it to Blueberry. Whatever part Blueberry wants to get, since they're biting.
I mean, probably like a leg, because that would be like obviously not like an actual leg,
With the pant leg.
closing off the leg. And I'll just start trying to drag back if I can.
Oh.
You're sort of locked in.
Can I just try to shake Blueberry off?
You can do another check. And same for Blueberry would be another athletics check for Blueberry, and athletics or acrobatics for Rain. As you just try and shake them off.
How far away are they from
They're
us?
down the street on the sidewalk. I mean, no one seems to be paying too much mind to them yet. So
19 plus 3 is 22.
okay.
I got an 8.
All right. You're able to break free, Rain, and continue running for a bit.
How about all these little sausages?
Arn's just going to lean up against a wall or something. Is this...
I just said to the cemetery.
Now, Rainer, are you just running, or is there something different you're doing? Because you know that.
So anybody doesn't. So none of the party members see me. So I run far enough to where people can't see me, and then once I'm in the clear, I
Can I do something before she gets to that point?
Yeah, let me back up just because everyone will have a turn. So I also just want to inform Rain, which is fine. If you're trying to run, that's great. I would consider what you want to do in that you can duck around a corner, right, to get out of line of sight with this next thing. That's okay. But you do know that Blueberry runs a lot faster than you now, and so.
Oh no! If they break the grapple, I'm just gonna stop.
Okay. Blueberry stops. Aeronwenn, because it's down the whole street, you do have an opportunity to do something.
All right, I'm going to use Dimension Door to go all the way down the street to appear in front of Rain and just kind of grab her in a hug and be like, hey, Rain, sweetheart, this is not the time for this.
And then I grab my journal and I show the picture of Davania.
You see this beautiful sketch of Davania, but in a very scary light. Very threatening Davania sketch.
Okay. All right. How about you come explain this to the rest of us? We can't read your mind, Rain. We've got to. If you're gonna go do something like this, we need to know because we are all potentially in a lot of danger. You can't just be running off. I'm not trying to patronize you or anything. This place is scary, and the last time we had someone run off, she got eaten by a sea monster. We can help you find out. If you need to know something, we can help you find out. But please just, talk to us. You don't always have to do it on your own.
I kind of have to do this because none of you guys can hear or see ghosts.
That doesn't mean we can't come with you.
Then come
so then tell us instead of just running away. We were looking for ideas for what to do. You just need to tell us and just speak up, Rain. We'll listen. And if no one else does, I will listen. And then I'll kick their butts for not listening. We're all friends. We're all a party. And if this has something to do with Davania, who is our party member, all of us, I think we all deserve to know. Because we're all trying to help her.
Come with me.
All right. Let's go get the others, and then we'll go.
As much as I trust the others, I want to know now. Because if we go back, the others will probably want to leave now.
I don't think we're going to want to leave the city until it's dark, possibly. I don't know.
It's dark, but it's getting dark as the lights are lit, and it's twilight, not quite night yet.
So you want to go talk to a ghost. What did you want to ask them?
More about Davania. This picture was from a description of what the ghost is. Frankly, like you said, this is scary. And I want to know more about the city and what happened to the old Miranda.
Davania told us about that.
Well, I want to know more.
In all honesty, she's the one to ask about it, not a ghost. She was the one who caused it.
Well, better to have two perspectives than one.
All right. Is this going to be real quick, do you think?
I'll make it quick.
Okay. I'll send a message to Mort and say, hey, we're going to go talk to a ghost real quick. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I'll come with you, Rain.
Thank you. And then, before we start walking off, I just give Aeronwenn a hug. If she accepts the hug.
Yeah, I'll do the big sister hug back.
Oh.
It's like I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. I can't lose another friend. Okay.
I understand.
Because I love you, Rain. Let's go.
Sam, you're gonna make me cry. Ah!
And stop running away, gosh dang it!
Nice. All right, the two of you head into the city, back towards nearest the center for the cemetery. And as you do, the rest of you, Mort, Orin, let's see, Blueberry, you head back, and Garrick. Do you have any plans? What do you do in response?
Why did they walk off?
Did I get the message from Aeronwenn?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I'll relay the message that Rain wants to go talk to a ghost.
Of course she does. Well,
Ruby's going to look down at the Kaelin doll and say, I'm really sorry, and then I'm just going to walk to the gate.
Nice.
Okay.
Wait, do we notice this?
I'm not
Yeah.
going stealthily.
Wait, Blueberry, what are you doing?
Emil told us to leave the city. He was, really adamant about that. He didn't even want us to try and save Davania. He wants us to leave.
Wait, so you're leaving without us, without your two friends, just heading on out?
We don't know how long they're going to be. We finally got everyone back together, and now we're splitting up again. Why not just completely split the party at this point?
Where did they say they were going, Mort?
Cemetery.
And we could go to the cemetery and get them and all leave together.
You didn't see Emil's eyes, Orin.
Understood. But also, I don't think it's going to help matters if we leave and leave the two of them inside.
Mort will say, I'll be right back. He's going to walk up to the guard station at the gate.
Mort can reply to the message. By the way, just putting it out there.
Nice. And what do you do, Mort? You say?
I'm going to ask the guard, how
okay.
long does the gate exiting stay open?
Anytime is fine. Are you leaving?
Yes, we may. A few people might be leaving, so we just wanted to make sure we didn't have a time limit on,
No,
looking at the gate.
Anytime. Now, let's see. This is probably one of the guards that had you arrive like a week ago, whatever it's been, less than a week. Well, of course, the gates are open during the day as we get more, tend to get more people in. At least twice a week, we keep the gates open during the day. But leaving, anytime, we just check your identification and mark you off as leaving and see if you are planning on returning. Similar questions to when you entered.
Thank you.
Of course.
And I will walk back to the group and relay that information to them.
Okay.
That the gates, we can leave anytime, as long as they let us leave.
So do you want to let them know that we're leaving now? That's what the dog wants to do. I'm sorry, Blueberry. My apologies.
Uh-oh.
Sicko.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
Roll for initiative.
That's beautiful, Oren.
I would like to rage.
That's awesome.
Aaron's just looking at Mort, just waiting for an answer.
Go. Take Blueberry. I'll get Garrick out of here.
Oh, right. Yes. All right.
I mean, if they're gonna just let us come and go, I could just turn invisible.
You
I'll
have
just
to
go
get the
between
door
two
open.
of you.
Oh, I hate that solution. More actually, but it's your. It's your choice.
Aaron starts like taking a step towards the gate. Like, if we're going to decide something, we should.
Blueberry just starts walking towards the gate.
Garrick's gonna turn invisible.
Yep, heading in. We'll see you later when you decide to leave. No. Or are you leaving now? Are you leaving with us now? Or are you waiting for our friends?
Hold on.
You can still reply to this message.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
And I will reply back to Aeronwenn. We'll see you on the other side of the gate.
Okay. Blueberry, you're headed out first.
Sure, I'll just like pull at the door and be like, let me out.
Oh, sweet. Oh, of course. And they unlock the thing and lift the bolt and slide it through. As they see everyone else approaching, oh, is this your dog? Are you all leaving? And they just open the door and let you walk out, Blueberry. It's open enough for you to slip through if you want to, anyway.
Can I? Oh, no, I won't do it. No, I'll just look.
It sounds like Oren is next. Leaving or
Leaving, yes.
identification, please.
He will show his identification.
Okay.
We don't need to see his identification.
Are you planning on returning or?
I'm not sure.
Very well. And they write something on their little clipboard. Did you enjoy your stay? Closes it up and hands you your identification back.
It's a beautiful city.
Isn't it?
I hope to return soon. If I don't return sooner than that.
Wonderful. And he looks up at Mort, opens the door, and lets you go through. Garrick, are you trying to slip through between Oren and Mort?
Yeah.
Okay. Whee! Okay. All right. You duck through the door and step through the other side. Nothing seems to happen yet. You see a couple of, you see two guards on the outside, Garrick, as you're kind of looking about. Little breeze to the trees, rustling in the leaves out there along this long stretch of dirt road before you. If you look back up at all, you'll see two archers, perched atop on either side of the gate, but not noticing him as you begin walking out. Mort, you are, stopped by the guard and leaving as well then.
Yes, temporary business.
Sad to see you go. Oh, glad to hear you'll be returning. Do you have a time frame or also?
No exact time frame, but I would almost guarantee that I'll be back.
Wonderful. Let me write that down. Very well. Well, I hope you enjoyed your stay and safe travels. And then kind of look out. You'll be walking then.
Yes, we're used to it.
Well, do take care. The roads can be treacherous. And hand you back your identification and let you pass through. Garrick timing your walk between, sort of Lauren and Garrick. How long does the invisibility last?
An hour.
An hour. Yeah, the generic lasts an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. They close the door. Emil and Davania, within sight now, you see Oren walk out, and then Mort, like half a minute after. They seem to be walking down the road. I'm assuming anyway, Orin and Mort, you're walking down the road away from the city?
Yes.
Like to look like it's legit.
Basically following Orin and Blueberry, and I hope that Eric is following.
Nice.
So
Blueberry as
so
well, of course.
from the, I guess, fairly hidden position, I'll whisper Davania's name, like kind of quietly, like but urgently, like Davania. Some of them are coming. Are you still kind of sitting down, kind of behind me, or do you come up to where
She would have stood up and come closer towards you, and kind of. It's not all of them.
Have faith. Emil looks like he wants to say something else and then doesn't, and instead starts to shift positions, kind of getting closer to the road, but still doesn't want to be seen from the city.
All right. Blueberry, what kind of lead are you looking for? Are you just like running ahead, or are you like circling back for everyone?
Yeah, I'm doing like that sheepdog thing where I like run off and then run back and then I run off and then I run back.
Nice. At one point, a little down the road, mind you, the guards on the outside of the door and the two archers are watching Orin and Mort as they walk away. If you happen to look, pretend or whatever, or directly look back, you see they are keeping an eye on you. That being said, Blueberry, in one of your spurts of running, you go make a perception check with advantage with your sniffer. And gosh, Emil, I don't remember what your. Do you remember what your stealth check was? And if not, would you mind rolling one? We'll see what. With it, you can roll with advantage too, Emil, because you're in the woods far back. Unless you remember.
I gotta be totally honest. I think I rolled in the tower, and you just said it was good. So I'm happy to roll again. That's fine.
Okay, thanks. With advantage because you're hidden in the woods. And what did
My
you
perception was 30.
Oh, I love that there's actually a chance between these two. Which is amazing, Emil, with your roll that you still got this number. But Blueberry, you just catch a scent. So, Emil, your roll with advantage was a 12, but it's plus 16 for a 28. But a 30 beats it, so Blueberry...
Is this the first time anyone in the party has ever found a meal?
It might be. Right? It's awesome. You catch
found him when he was hiding.
Yeah. Not that you have to let on that you've caught him, because you're a ways down the road. Natural eyesight isn't going to let these guards like see with any detail what's going on. And you can tell he's in the woods a fair bit, so it's not like they won't be able to see if you run in there, but they'll see you
so
run
I'll
on the
just
road.
do the like nose in the air, like, and then I'll bark because we're still quite clear and close to them, not talk. So I'll like bark at the group, and then do a couple of little circles, bark again, and then just sort of trot off into the woods where the scent's coming from.
All right. And Arm would just kind of look at Mort, confused.
I think he's onto something, but try to be nonchalant about it.
Okay. Arm will keep walking forward.
All right.
In the direction of Blueberry, I guess.
Oh, okay, now Blueberry's ducked into the woods, and while you're within sight of the people in the gate, they won't be able to see very clearly. Do you want to cut into the woods off the road, being in their line of sight still?
I mean, if you say it like that, I guess not.
No, that is not like a DM careful. That's like just making sure I'm setting the scene.
Right, sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know, Orin would probably maybe stop and like look to see where the dog's going, because he wouldn't know that he doesn't know yet that the guards actually, You know what? He'll probably stop
Mm.
at the edge of the road, like where Blueberry ran into,
Mm.
and probably look back at the guards.
Ah, okay. You can again see that they're sort of trained on you, but they're far enough away where it's hard to make out details in their
Okay.
faces and stuff.
All
Just
right. So he'll just stand there.
So again, Emil's trying to get far enough away that, like, Emil does not want this to happen in sight of town. So
Did you find anything, buddy?
Blueberry continues to... Nice. What's Garrick doing since Garrick's invisible? Oh, you might be muted, Ed. Sorry.
Garrick is going to send a message to Blueberry, who we just saw run off. And, hey, Blueberry, what'd you find? You can reply to this
Emil.
message. Garrick's going to send a message to Oren. Garrick found Emil. Or,
You found a meal?
Blueberry found Emil. It's hard trying to coordinate all this communication while being invisible. You try it.
Should we follow? Through message, BTW.
Garrick is going to send a message to Blueberry. You want us to follow you?
I'll just walk back to them.
Nice, nice.
Did you find anything?
I'll just be like,
Oh, what a good boy.
and then like under my breath, I'll be like, don't touch
He's
anything.
saying that loud enough. Like, he's saying that loud enough since the guards were looking like to explain why the dog was going into the woods.
Nice.
I mean, why do dogs usually go to the woods?
Right.
Indeed.
Mort,
Mort will say, Mort didn't get the message, so I'll ask Ornan what's up.
A message to Mort. Emil's here.
That's
He won't
amazing.
look. It's like one of those, don't look, but he's over there. So he won't look. But
Let's just keep walking down the road.
yes.
Message. Come on, we'll continue on our way.
He'll see us. He'll follow.
And we'll just,
the
Arn will
woods.
keep walking down the road until
Right.
they're probably more out of sight from the gate.
Yeah, there's a long straightaway, but eventually it curves, and eventually you're out of sight anyway. But it curves around a little bit, and the forest behind, on the right-hand side, starts to block the line of sight, where you will be able to head into the woods if you wish. And while you're walking and pursuing that, Rain and Aeronwenn. Rain, you're headed back to the cemetery with Aeronwenn. It's starting to get a little bit past twilight now. Darkness is settling in. So just the first few stars are coming out in the sky, and you walk past a few this beautiful gate to the cemetery. There's a couple of nice lampposts out in front, the painted black. Oops, your microphone, and anyone that's listening just whacked it. And light flickering, starting to cascade over the sidewalk and the stone wall around the cemetery. The gates open. You head on in, and it does have that fun, cold winter sort of dark cemetery vibe. And you blend right in with all the extra Shatterkai darkness and everything. Aeronwenn, yeah, is the opposite of this, with the cape billowing and the bright red hair and the.
It's like that walking rainbow next to the goth kid,
Perfect.
Aeronwenn have any runes out?
Yeah, she's got, I think, 3 or 4 lit up.
Wait, I'm gonna take my cloak off and give it to Aeronwenn. I'm like, here.
Am I glowing? I'll just do that with my own.
Oh, never mind. I forgot. I'm gonna go to that little crypt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where Wixlee showed. Is
Okay.
it like any way I can get in?
It is still there. It's locked as it was last time. But you can try and, if you want to try and bypass the lock. I don't know if either of you have any skill with thieves' tools. If not, you can You can roll a dexterity check with disadvantage, or rather a sleight of hand check with disadvantage to see if you can, tell me what you're going to use instead of thieves' tools if you have something, and we'll see how it goes.
I did not think this through. Wixlee was with me, and I didn't know that there was a lock to the place I'm trying to get.
Can I, Dan, touch the lock and cast frostbite to freeze it, and then try to whack it with my staff?
Sure. Roll. I'll have 2 rolls just to because it's fun, so we'll do it. But there'll be a couple probably easy rolls. Roll an Arcana check just in the casting of this to really try and get like the tumblers and such. It's a pretty mundane lock, so.
Okay. Arcana.
Yeah.
12.
Okay, and then just a strength check to try and crack it free. It's
Strength
one of those,
check, or can I like attack it with my staff?
It's up
because I'm not like trying to break it. I'm just gonna do like the whack thing.
Yeah, you can do it that way instead. Yeah, roll an attack. It's an 8 to hit it.
It's a good thing I have a plus 12 on my staff because I rolled a 2.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay,
14.
well, that'll do it. Jeez. All right. And then just the damage. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. My staff. It's a D8 because it's got the shillelagh on it. Here's the 8. 7. I rolled a 1 on damage.
Nice. All right, so this is one of those wrought iron gates that's enclosed. It has a heavy metal band across the center, from left to right. On the right-hand side, built into that is the keyhole, with a little framework around that keyhole. So you've kind of cast your spell into this keyhole and given it a good wrap, and it seems you'd still have to try and put something in there to see if you've broken the tumblers to be able to just turn it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if it works. If no one's thing works. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you want to put in there to step
I was just gonna try to push it open. Did I break the lock itself? 'Cause if not, I'll hit it again.
Nice. There's a mechanism that like a deadbolt basically that's in there, and you have to turn it. You may have bypassed the requirement for a key by breaking tumblers with this, but you'll need to put something in there to twist it. That's all. Anything, probably anything will work.
I'll pull out my immovable rod and give it to Rain. Here you go.
Okay.
Nice. You paw through your bags and find something that'll fit the lock and twist it and unlock it. It seems to work. Tumbler's broken.
Woohoo! Who needs lockpicks? Emil is just dying somewhere and he doesn't know why.
Nice. All right.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go down. Well, I forgot the ghost that Wixlee and Rain talked to.
Ooh, bummer. You head down a few flights of stairs down the crypt. You do see some crackling light in that bottom section, though, and you hear 2 voices as you get near.
I stop Aeronwenn. Somebody's here.
I know. It wasn't my worst birthday, and you recognize one of the voices as Wixlee. But at least I made a friend. I think. I don't know if she's gonna hang out with me again or just kind of disappear like most people do. You hear talking with the other voice. I don't think you talked to the ghost. Maybe the ghost.
I'm gonna step into the light, and I say, "Hey, Wixlee."
Oh, she realizes you might have heard. Hi. What brings you here?
Oh,
I mean, I'm happy to see you. Were you there for a long time?
No, we just got here.
Oh, hi. She looks at Aeronwenn.
I just look at Aaron. I'm like, do you not listen to? Never mind.
Did you tell me to stay there? Sam, the player doesn't remember.
That's why I backtracked. I played it off as, wait, I didn't say Aeronwenn stay, so.
Gotcha.
So Mariah did not ask Aeronwenn to stay.
Is this one of your friends, Rain?
This is Aeronwenn.
I gave you the crate yesterday.
Oh, right. Thank you. So why, did you come to... Are you here for me, or... She gestures to the ghost.
Well, we're in a bit of a crunch. I would love to tell you, but I'm in a crunch right now, and I need to ask questions.
Oh. Yeah, I'll answer whatever you need. Oh, you mean, right.
You could probably try? Do you know anything about old Miranda?
No. Old Miranda? What's,
And then I kind of look at both of them and ask them both.
Yeah, the ghost, the fisher person ghost.
The fisherman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, aye. He looks.
I
to
have my number
Wixlee.
out.
Mm.
My.
He looks to Wixlee. That's the town which I used to live in with my family. Ooh. Aye. What is it you wish to know that I haven't told you already?
And I show him the picture.
Aye, the picture you drew there. Right. That's the beast, all right. That's the monster.
If you remember.
What do I remember? Just what I said last time about coming back from my fishing trip, losing my family, my wife and children, to that evil. Burned the whole village down. Killed nearly everyone in there. One family after another, after another, after another. The thirst.
This person right here, I know different. She wouldn't do this. There's got to be more to it.
I never forget that face. You think I'd forget the face of the evil that killed me and my wife?
It didn't have a choice.
And my children.
She didn't have a choice.
Well, that's sad, isn't it?
You know what?
Wait, hold up. This is Mariah.
Yeah. What's up? What's that?
Can you see the ghost and talk to it?
I don't think so. No.
Dang it!
Just you, yeah.
Crap! I forgot about that. It's a ghost. Okay.
You just see Rain and Wixlee sort of looking back. Wixlee's looking Rain and back to this other spot.
So I'll lean over to Wixlee. What are they talking about?
Oh, I guess the drawing is someone that they both recognize. Rain says that they're not a bad person, but the ghost says that it's the person that killed their family and their town.
Oh, this is awkward. Okay.
Yeah.
Because she, was... I'll explain. I'll be like, she was kind of under control and now she's in our party.
Oh.
Yeah, didn't really have a choice. And it was...
Wait, but I thought I met everyone in your party. And she looks at the image again. Did I see her? And I think, Davania, was it Wixlee that you met at the picnic area that drew the picture? It was either Wixlee or maybe Wixlee left, and that was Endelin.
No, Wixlee was the one that went off with Rain all the time and talking about ghost stuff. It was the other one that was drawing pictures.
Okay.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh, Adriel. Yeah.
Yeah, she was the one drawing
Nice.
pictures. We talked about art. Damn it. Oh.
She, yeah, she does look familiar, but I don't really remember seeing her in your party. Okay. And that's where she kind of leaves that, and I'll jump over to Rain and the ghost fisher person.
So hold up the drawing.
Right. What other questions do you have for me then? You know this person.
This is Mariah asking.
Mhm.
Does Rain know anything about the White Road? Like why?
Nothing currently. Yeah, I think you've been separate from it. I mean, you know of what Davania's done because I think she shared it with everyone in the room.
Yeah.
But you don't know the White Rose part. Yeah. Although I think maybe Davania showed she showed someone the White Rose on her body, right?
She didn't show us the white rose, but when we were being questioned by the guards, they brought it up and told us that she was.
Okay, I was like, I knew Rain knew something about the term White Rose, but I didn't. I just wanted to put clarification because I did not want to metagame.
Sure.
So
you know this person you sketched here, this vile creature.
why is she called White Rose?
I don't know anything about that. I just remember coming home from a long trip to be in my family's arms and her mercilessly killing them.
Thank you for your time. And I grabbed Aeronwenn by the arm, and took her arm, and I was like, let's meet with the others.
Oh, you're leaving, Wixlee says.
Yeah, it's complicated. But we will see each other soon.
Oh, good. Good. All right. I was worried you might just leave me. Sometimes friends get a little freaked out and then they just don't come back. I was so excited to see you again.
No offense,
okay.
but we've seen freakier.
Oh, good. Well, then I'll see you soon. Take care.
Rain just stops in their tracks. Oh, come on. I just look at Aeronwenn. I'm like, I'm sorry. Wixlee, would you like to come with us?
Oh. I'd love to, but that's so kind. Where is it you're going? Is there a party? I don't really do well at parties.
We're leaving the city.
But I thought you weren't. I thought you said you were gonna.
We will come back to the city.
Oh. Yeah.
We just need to go find this old Miranda. It was something. I believe they mentioned something about it being somewhere by the mines.
Mm.
Do you know where those are?
No, I don't know about any mines. I think my mom might have a small heart attack if I left the city, but honestly,
that might make it worth it, to be honest.
You ever do a roll? Okay. Just for the night. Then I need to come back.
I don't know when we will be back. But you are welcome to leave with us if you want to leave at all.
Us.
I can go with you for a little bit. Just a little bit.
I showed the picture of Davania. You said that she looks familiar, right?
The ghost. Ugh. and dissipates. You don't see him anymore, right?
Just give him, I just secretly, just give him the bird.
Nice. Oh, right. I don't remember. I mean, she looks familiar, but I don't remember seeing her when we were at the inn. I mean, you're sure that she's not really dangerous?
Positive. I mean, she's dangerous. We're dangerous. But we're nice. She's also nice.
And we also
to be honest and putting it out there.
Okay. I've wanted to leave, of course, for a while, but I can't leave for good. But I the way things have been lately with my mom and just both my parents being so overbearing. I think I'll go with you for a little bit. And when I need to leave and come back, I'll leave and come back.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
to top it all off, we have a puppy.
Oh.
The wizard.
A wizard? Okay, let's go. Yeah. she'll head on up the thing. As you are you heading back like towards the gates?
I'm gonna pull Aeronwenn aside. Wait. You know, I have a feeling, but this just is a hunch. Wixlee recognizes Davania. Is he a sibling of Davania's?
How could it be a sibling of Davania's? Isn't Wixlee a drow?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
No, we don't know this yet.
But
like we as players know it. We as characters have not heard.
No
like
idea.
the only ones who know this are Davania and Emil.
I'm role playing as like I don't know yet.
Nice.
We honestly have no reason to suspect it, even.
Yeah.
Oh dang! Never mind.
I know. I understand you two probably want to use the gate, but they're not going to let me through there. So I'm just going to go through this way. There's a way to get out in the cemetery. Is that okay?
Oh, please show us. I
you wanna
love
come with
hidden.
me?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Rain. There's some not talkative but scary ghosts. So just stay focused, and we kind of run through a certain part, and then we'll end up out in the woods outside.
Aeronwenn, can we use your wings?
Oh, it's gonna be too. Oh, if you say that out loud, it's kind of cramped. I don't think you have wings.
Yeah. You want to see? I'll make my cape billow.
Nice. I need one of those.
They turn into wings.
That's cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna go this way, and you can come with me if you want, or I'll meet
Definitely following her.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Secret tunnel.
Yep. Nice.
Secret tunnel through the graveyard.
Awesome. So you are walking through the cemetery on some of the paths that have been made for those roadways. And you walk by one of those beautifully built porta-johns, which someone bursts out of. Oh, yeah. And continue on to a different crypt where Wixlee's going to lead you out of the city. But that will be our cue for our bio break. For anyone new, we take about a 10-minute bio break. I'm going to recharge. And we'll catch you all in about 10 minutes. Yay! Catch you then. All right, here's our BRB. Oh, and our audio will be live, so... All right, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, that coffee.
Good luck with that, Melissa.
Yeah, I forgot the next part, but
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Melissa. What have I done? And how has your week been?
Work's been crazy, but I don't know. Maybe there's light at the end of the tunnel.
That's good. I'm just... what have I done? What has Rain done? Not me, but what has Rain done? Oh. Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yesterday was a little bit weird, but celebrating my sister's birthday yesterday. She had a good day. Okay, so like 1 through 10 was, oh, just go straight, just follow the path. But 11 through 20 was like, grab Wixlee and come with her and come with us. And so I'm just like, well, yeah, probably not the smart choice, but. Brain would have been sad after saying that Wixlee. Oh, that's true. Secret no. Two lovers from dinner. Another one to wipe their country. Wait, is that copyrighted? I'm gonna stop singing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some chips. Worked. Steph, do you got any brownies?
No, thank God. They're all gone. Because I cannot control myself.
I was gonna say, but they're not all gone in the like.
South?
I dodged some of them away, right? They're all
Oh
gone.
no, absolutely
I have
not.
regrets. Way.
Absolutely not. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, they're all gone. They're all gone.
Did you couldn't control the South with the brownies?
What?
Never mind. I'm confusing.
Okay.
All right. I love it. And last but not least, we got Nightbox Kilo. Give us a little spiel.
Hi. Hey, Luna, say hi.
What is happening?
Hey, ladies and gents. Hey, this is the Kilo family. We got
Mariah.
Hello.
There's now lots of copyrighted audio. Please stop.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is
DMCA.
hey, we're gonna talk about philosophy, everything.
I can't mute her either.
No, I can't either.
She's gonna sing for us too. We're gonna say Just for everybody, but guys, we're a very wholesome stream. We like to talk, we like to game. If y'all want to hear some real spirits, some real vibes, this is where it's at, guys. Come on through. Hey, we'll be on the front page on Sunday. Did it?
All right. Love it. Guys, thank you to all of you.
Fun times.
Dog named Zuko. That's awesome. Wait a minute, I gotta pull up video here.
I mean, it's gotten to the point you can't hum on a stream these days.
Yep, they've given people DMC strikes for playing their own music. For playing Mozart's music. You've given them a DMCA strike.
Come on. That's outrageous.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody was playing Valhalla and you got DMC strike for the horn.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I
Oh.
forgot to mute my mic.
Oh, was there music playing? Oh gosh, yeah.
So sorry, but it's break. No, it's
Yeah, but it's still a recording on Twitch,
Mm.
and it'll still be a VOD.
Literally said audio was hot.
Yeah, please be careful if you can, because they can kill us now. I saw something on Twitter about that. A person was playing a video game, and the video game's music was, and they gave him a strike for the video game's music. Like, I'm streaming this game.
Yeah.
You got to nowadays. If you're playing a game, you got to mute the music.
Yeah. In fact, Twitch's recommendation was to mute the entire game.
Oh.
Which, I mean, that was in the context of StarCraft, which, I mean, you can play StarCraft without the audio, but you're literally a quarter the player you would be if you could hear the alerts. So.
I wash my hands of everything. Please mute all your streams.
That's right, yeah. Twitch, what are you doing? I was going to use your service. Wow.
Well, that's the thing is Mozart's stuff is not copyright. Like it's
right.
Yeah,
it can't be. It's too far out of. But yeah, they got a strike for it anyways, which
unreal.
okay. I got the stream.
Maria, why do you have a mask on?
Because I'm around my parents and I'm not taking any chances.
It's music.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Both my parents, well, my dad specifically is that age where he can get COVID, and so.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's why I don't go. I mean,
Mute all your streams.
I did mute all my.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
What are you, Mariah? You're still playing stuff.
It was our stream.
Oh. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm hearing something. It's coming through.
It's okay. It's all right. Stuff happens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should maybe... Yeah, anyways. Yeah.
Okay, top chat. Minimize the web browser. Yeah, and that's kind of stupid.
Oh, very. Yeah. Especially that public domain stuff. It's like infuriating. It's what's the word? Makes you feel indignatious. Like, you can't do that. Well, eating my grapes tonight because I'm trying to eat healthier snacks. Like I shouldn't be eating at this time of night at all.
Oh, no cereal.
Nope. Healthy grapes.
You know what? Do you freeze fruit
almonds.
ever, Dan?
No, I don't.
Do you like eating cold things?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
If you do frozen fruit, I love frozen grapes and frozen blueberries and frozen cherries are just amazing.
Okay.
Frozen. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wait.
It's
Maybe I'll
like
try
ice
it.
cream. I mean, it's like, I mean, you know,
yeah.
I mean, like if
Like
you
a
can't, I can't have ice cream. So like, it's a nice little kind of like chill, fruity flavor. So.
Okay, thank you.
They're on top of your grapes and freeze them.
Do I put what on top of my grapes?
Do you put sugar?
Personal question.
Yeah.
But please go ahead and ask. I'm kidding, Mariah. What was your actual question?
Don't want to choke on a Dorito.
I don't put anything on top of my grapes. No. I just eat my grapes raw.
We don't use anything. Yeah.
I
my
use
God.
nothing.
Nothing between the grapes and my tongue.
Exactly. All natural. What do you put something on top of your grapes when you freeze them, Mariah?
Yeah, like I put sugar on top of.
Oh no, yeah, no. I have diabetes that runs in my family. Both of my parents has it, so no, I won't be doing that.
Raising the pressure, luck.
Yeah, let's not.
How much is everyone's week? That's the question. Half.
How much is what?
How's everyone's week?
Dead.
Rainy.
It was a week.
Aw.
We're at the end of it. The end. All right, we have everyone back but Sam, but I think it's been about, I think we're going to go ahead and return. So we'll yoink us back in here. Hello, welcome back, everybody.
Yoink.
Where were we? Let's see. I think that this would be a good point to jump back out to Emil and Davania as Blueberry leads the way. Emil and Davania, are you two moving further down, like within the woods, paralleling them on the road? Or what's your plan as you see them continue?
Well, I'll say what Emil's plan was, which was to shadow them along the road until safely out of sight of the town so that Emil could then meet up with them.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not going to assume Davania's following him because Davania's her own person.
Gotcha. Davania, do you want to follow Emil as he heads out?
Sorry, I was pouring a drink. Didn't want to make.
I get that. So don't worry. I totally get that.
Pour
Yeah.
me
Like,
one.
it sounds like I'm peeing, but I'm not. I swear, guys. I promise. She would hesitantly follow, but she would, considering the situation that they're in.
Okay. Well, just about the time that the rest of you, or the four of you on the road, take the curve, and feel that you're in a pretty good spot to be out of sight, line of sight with the guards and everything else. You're a good 1,000, 1,200 feet away from the city anyway, at this point. If you start ducking into the woods, you don't really have to go far, because Emil, with Davania and tow, have started coming out to you. Maybe 50 feet into the woods, you hear the two of them approach and see the two of them approach.
Oh.
Is this all that's still alive?
No, Aeronwenn and Rain decided she wanted to go to a cemetery. So Aeronwenn accompanied her, and they will leave as soon as Rain is done.
And Garrick?
Drops invisibility.
Surprise.
He's just full of surprises.
Did Aeronwenn and Rain not get the message to get out of the city?
They did, yes. We tried to convince them otherwise, or at least we tried to convince Rain otherwise, but...
I know, I'm sorry. The entire city seems to be built on a set of something underground that Blueberry was noticing. That something is in the shape of the rune of the god of death. A giant rune of the god of death. This is, I mean, I guess maybe I should have conveyed that in the get out of town, you're on top of a rune of death, but...
Well...
I kind of just thought that people would get out when the signal came. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Nope.
And Rain and Aeronwenn just went to a cemetery.
Yes.
It is the root of death.
Yes, well, we can't go back and get them now, so,
Nor should we, no.
yeah. We'll
You
just
think we're
have to
safe,
wait for... Well, looking back down the road, Dan, do I see any guards following us?
Make a perception check, if you would.
Sure thing, Chief.
Or investigation, if you prefer, because you are looking specifically for that.
Perception, I think they're... let's see here. Give me 1 second. I mean, yeah, we can do investigation. 24 total.
No one is following you down the road.
I think we're clear right now.
I think given Davania's shoot, I forgot what he was. I was going to say, given Davania's story, I think that it's even more urgent that we not go back.
Sure. Is Davania I'm asking is Davania here present?
She's behind Emil.
Okay.
She hasn't said a word.
Aaron's going to look directly at you, Davania. Are you okay?
I have my mouth full. She'll look up instead of looking at the ground and shake her head. No.
What do you need?
You want the truth or the lie?
I always prefer the truth.
I want to evacuate everybody. Everyone. And kill him. And his wife.
Yes. One thing I found out while in the town hall was that she was involved. And also a gentleman named Cooper Birchland. Is that name familiar to you at all, Davania?
No.
Emil will write that down.
When I was down there, they gave me the choice of being an undead and helping him. I think they were trying to rebuild the old Miranda. Or be reincarnated.
He'll hand over the document that Mimi gave him, Dan. The official document stamped officially on it, Aleph Fenwick's signature. Order for massive amount of stone, possibly magic stone, to be shipped and managed, including directions for where to deliver it. Paragraph and a half with specific directions on where to deliver the stone. Birchland's daughter seemed nice enough, actually gave me this secretly.
I don't recognize this name. Do I, Dan?
I'm trying to think if Mimri.
I don't think that the name was ever given. I think it was all.
Yeah, she got really nervous and fidgety around.
She asked about you, Emil.
Can you describe her?
Go
ahead, and we can just say you do it.
Early 20s, cropped blonde hair, blue eyes, 4'9". I wrote it all down.
You do know her name. She did give you her name as Mimri.
Yeah,
Mimi is her first name. Sweet girl.
Yes, I agree. I would have loved to have saved her from the town, pulled her out, but it's not really safe to be pulling people out of the town right now. Look, we'll try and get everybody as much information as we can, but honestly, this is too big for us. We need the Rune Keeper, we need Counselor Shuffletrot, we need Wynn, we need all of our allies pulled in on this. This is an entire city that is potentially slowly being sacrificed to the god of death and some kind of a magical black market trade. This is way too big for us. I realize we're like a mile out of town. I still don't feel safe. I'd love to just leave now. In fact, I'm going to suggest, and I realize this isn't really popular, but that I'm going to suggest that we leave now and not wait. It's been urgent that we get this information to the right people for days, and I think I've gotten some of it, but I think we need to all tell our stories to as many people as we can, as soon as we can. And clearly, if they're powerful enough to build this whole town this way, they'll catch us 2 miles down the road. That's something we need to be legitimately afraid of. I'm not happy at the prospect of leaving Aeronwenn and Rain, but you know, they got the message, they made their choice. This is bigger than us.
Aeronwenn. Aaron takes a step back from the group and just kind of folds his arms and is just watching other people's reactions to what Emil just said.
How's everyone else reacting?
Sorry, Emil, this one's on me. You try to get across that it was important that I get out, and
maybe I could have communicated it better. I gave the same message to Mort. I'm sorry. And maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this isn't as scary as a giant city of undead god worship sounds, but
I mean, it sounds pretty bad.
it does. I'm very much afraid for our friends, but I mean, if we all go back, maybe we all end up undead and working in the mines. Something has to get out. I'd rather go back with an army than go back for two friends. As hard as that is to say, there are thousands of people in that city that will suffer sooner or later. Thousands of them whose lives are probably all very much in danger. For all I know, they could be turned to undead overnight. We just don't know.
And don't forget, you heard the mayor's wife say, well, whatever will be soon enough. Comment about something happening really soon. About something not mattering. I think they were talking about you all, and he was like, why don't we just kill them? Just kill them all and be safe.
Right.
She's like, it's not even going to matter.
I was completely spaced out there. I don't know what I was thinking about. I think I was thinking about the frozen grapes. I don't know.
That's awesome.
That's totally fair.
Yes. I kind of snuck into the town hall earlier today, and that's where, after when I was escaping, I ran into Mimi, and that's where I found out the information about Cooper Bertland. But also, the information that I overheard Gavin, Aelith, and Bertland speaking in a private room where they thought that they were alone, and they mentioned that it didn't really, because Gavin was concerned about us, but Aelith was not, basically saying we're too stupid to do anything, which, you know, but also saying that it doesn't matter because something was, the way that I didn't hear anything specifically said, but saying that it was pretty much implied that something was going to happen sooner rather than later.
All the more reason to flee.
Ed should stay dead.
Agree.
Emil, you get a message in your head from Winifred. Emil, it is I. My bats in and nearby the cave that aided me in my sight to assist your friend alert me that there seems to be some commotion. People are being hastily running about, bringing many of the undead from the mines up to the old city. Something has perhaps they know of Davania's escape. Of your friend's escape.
They've detected Davania's escape. We need to go now. Can we teleport back to our keep? Mort, is that possible?
It's possible.
If we do Aeronwenn and Rain have a shot? Fighting chance?
If we don't, does anybody have a shot? I'm afraid. I am very afraid. Emil kind
Side
of
note.
turns and kind of walks away for a minute, just trying to get control of himself.
Out of all of us, who has the key to the Omega Tower? Oh, great.
There's one more thing that I should tell you guys. Apparently, we have already met some of my siblings. I talked to Reincarnation and Mal and his wife. Wixlee is my brother John. Endolin is my sister Eva. Adriel is my sister Sybil.
That's a lot for you.
This isn't about me at this point. It's about all of us and this city.
Sure. I am not going to throw my vote into what we should do here because I feel like this is a prior party decision.
You are here.
Yes, but it's not. The group of you have more ties with the two that are still inside the city than I do. It will affect you more.
You are here.
Sure, okay. If you want me to vote, I say we leave them.
What does everybody else say?
Mort will cast Sending to Aeronwenn. Davania has escaped. They know. You need to leave. Get out of the city right now. We may not be able to wait for you.
Dan, where are we at this point with our conversation with the ghost? Or are we leaving the graveyard by now?
This is probably where time starts to sync up. You are heading through the cemetery over to the crypt where Wixlee's going to show you the secret tunnel.
We're taking a secret tunnel out of the city. We'll be there soon.
Dan, how long would Mort estimate it would take them to get to where they are?
If you're
Intelligence of 20.
Yeah, like just yeah. Nice. I mean, you just walked probably, let's see, maybe 10 minutes outside of town, another, maybe 12 minutes outside of town, plus walking to the cemetery just towards us. 10 minutes outside of town, maybe 18, 20, maybe about 25. So a little over half an hour, like 40 minutes. If you walked a straight line on the surface from the cemetery to where you are currently, about 40 minutes. Is your best guess.
We don't know where that tunnel, what part of the city that tunnel comes out at.
Correct.
No, but I'll wait for her reply. Well, if I know
that was my reply. We're heading out of the city. We'll be there soon.
Poor Mort is spell slots with sending.
Wait, hang on. You mentioned that you may need to leave us. Okay, we'll be there soon. If not, I have the key to the tower. Go if you must.
Well,
Garrett,
She says they're leaving via a tunnel. You didn't tell me who was leading you through the tunnel. She plans to be here soon, but she has the key to the tower.
okay.
So let's just go then.
Let's go.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does it take us to teleport to our keep? Or what's the fastest way to
It's done.
be 100 or 1,000 miles away? Okay.
It's
Nice.
teleport is instantaneous. It's done.
He bamfs all of you. You each appear. Are you going right to the circle, or is there a different area since it's teleport?
Yeah, circles.
I think
Yeah, circle is.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 100% destination.
How long till we you materialize in your in the keep?
The spell says instantaneous.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
And let me mark off 2 more spells left.
Sorry, Davania, do you have something?
no, she hadn't made a choice yet, so
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
she's gonna be pretty upset.
Nice. But,
Well, I think Emil's probably crying.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, probably not the only one, but I think Emil's probably crying.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Crying.
Maybe not worry.
A lot.
Yeah,
Kaylin is turning over in her grave.
It is. It's heartbreaking. You return to this upper area here in your keep that has your teleportation circle. The chill of the keep, but some of those familiar scents of the stone building. Feel the senses. It's dim, it's dark, and while there's a certain sense of safety and relief, it's coupled with some of these opposite feelings of concern, maybe some guilt for having to make this choice. Just the fact that you're all separated from some of these people that you travel with for varying times, but consider traveling mates, if not good friends.
Sorry, Dan.
What's that?
Sorry, Dan.
No, it's fine. Look, it's cool. Everything's
We'll be fine.
Look, you're not in prison yet, so
We did just get out, so we're fine.
Nice.
We're
Well,
fine.
as we arrive, once we
You guys haven't even seen my final form.
nice.
we
what
may
you got,
never
Mort?
know.
Yeah.
As we arrive at the keep, I will cast sending again to Aeronwenn, telling her we're at the keep. Use the key now.
We're in the middle of a tunnel. I will use it as soon as I find a door.
Name. All right, so we'll jump over to Wixlee, Rune, and Aeronwenn. As you're navigating this, and we've gone down into a different crypt, you've been starting to navigate this tunnel. It is sort of effectively hallway-ish, rectangular in shape, but there's roots that have kind of dipped down in certain areas and grown up and through. So there's a bit of climbing. There's rocks and other things, some areas where a little bit of water seems to run despite the cold above. And Wixlee is very interested in your cape, Aeronwenn. And where did you get that? Was it around here?
No, actually, it was a gift from my parents. But it's the billowy part, super easy to do. I can make you one, probably. The flying part, little bit more complicated. But the billowing, totally easy. I bet any magic shop in the city will definitely have one.
Okay. Oh, good. Well.
By the way, Rain, the others are all back at the keep now. So, I kind of want to see where this tunnel exits out, because if we need to get a sneaky way into the city, this would be great. But when we get a door, we need to go through the tower.
I think we're maybe about almost halfway through. There's a part that's coming that's a little scary.
Aeronwenn will summon up her dancing lights.
Nice. Oh, perfect. The lights through. So I don't think that you'll have to worry. Aeronwenn.
Aeronwenn.
Okay. I don't think you'll have to worry, because I don't think you'll be able to see the ghost. But Rain, she turns and kind of fixes her hair behind her ear. Rain, well, for me anyway, these are some of the scarier kind of ghosts. They look very, their visage is very frightening, and they don't talk, but they're really good at like screaming and kind of clawing at you, and they don't really hurt. I don't think. I usually just run through this part.
Can I make it? No, Rain. I'm out of character. Would Rain know what a banshee is?
Were you here when everyone finds me? Make a history check. If you get a 13 or higher, you know what a banshee is. It's not super rare. And there's probably plenty of stories about it.
Thank you, Percival.
Nice.
No, I don't know skills. History?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a 24.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in fact, you happen to know quite a bit about banshees.
What Wixlee's describing, is that a banshee? Like,
no, I mean, it has it can do that whole scary look. But that's the only thing that Wixlee's mentioned. And it doesn't quite fit what you know about banshees. Like, they wouldn't be necessarily in a tunnel. Typically not. They more haunt homesteads or former places where they lived or where they were killed or things like that. So, I mean, it's a possibility, but it doesn't really sound it. Just also the fact that she's run through here and not gotten hurt, a banshee would probably cause some kind of, You think she's just you get the vibe anyway that it's just a scary place, and you might need to. Right, she's worried it'd be spooky for you.
Well, just in case, I'll light up 3 more runes.
Okay.
So I have 7 lit up, and I'll touch Wixlee and Rain on the foreheads, and I'll transfer each of them, give them each a glyph.
Is my head glowing?
Yes, and now I am glowing.
Nice. Oh, well, that's helpful.
So, this will protect you a little bit in case things do attack us.
Okay.
I'm no good with ghosts, obviously, so lead the way.
Okay.
And if Rain sees any, like, spirit, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on them.
Okay.
Or use your destroy undead, turn undead feature.
Wait. Share the dying guidance. I don't think I have that prepared, so I'm just gonna.
No. It's your channel divinity.
I keep forgetting.
Nice.
Gosh.
So this.
I don't know that Aeronwenn knows about it, so she can't remind you, but Sam knows about it. So that's probably really helpful to have.
Cool. That's a grave domain thing?
No, that's cleric thing.
Oh, everyone gets that. Okay, gotcha. Okay. So this next part, before we'll know we're almost there, because you're climbing through some extra rootage here from trees and other things. You think maybe you're getting past the wall, somewhere in just past the wall now, as there's a root system that would signify a forest somewhere above. So we have to climb through these. Careful. I've tripped here a lot, but we'll just kind of, it's just a little bit of a difficult terrain as you pass through this part. Takes a little extra time as you're kind of stepping through. But she's going to clarify. So we're not actually, we're almost out of the city. This is the last part of the park. And then we'll know the scary part is sort of just before the walls. I think that none of them talk, none of the ghosts talk, but I think that they died here some time ago. Maybe I think in the tunnel here, all together, maybe a collapse or something like that. And that's why they look the way they look and why they're so angry. They can't really walk or run. They're just sort of slumped on one another, and some in the walls that sort of hang out of the walls in different areas.
How far are we from the exit?
Well, we're almost halfway. This is the park. That's why we have all the routes here. And then we'll get to the part that goes under the wall, and that's about halfway. We've got that same distance out. It brings us sometimes. I've gone out here before, and it brings us out into the woods. Maybe 12 or 15 minutes outside of the city. I think that there's another place like this somewhere. She again is sort of climbing with you under some roots.
While she's talking, I'm gonna just nudge Aeronwenn, just to grab a hold of me, and I'm just gonna touch Wixlee's shoulder, and this is a Shattercar's ability. I'm gonna cast Blessing of the Raven Queen, which I can magically teleport up to 30 feet in an occupied space I can see. Starting at level 3, you can also gain resistance to all damage when you teleport using this trait.
Oh, neat.
The resistance lasts until the start of next turn, blah, blah, blah.
That'll be 6 seconds, just so you know, in case you want to save it for. We don't know, because I don't want to say whether there's battle for it or anything, but it's up to you.
Yeah, save it. We're not to the creepy part yet.
And it might be a little tricky through this part, as there's a lot of roots. But whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, not quite yet. Keep that on hand, though.
I think there's another tunnel somewhere, probably bigger, but I think it's. I've overheard my dad talking about it before. My mom. I think they're worried about some goods getting taken by. Sometimes there's bandits and other things outside of the city, and so they'll use a tunnel to kind of bring some materials in and bring some materials. I think, but I've never found it. I've looked a lot. I thought maybe it was in one of the other crypts here. That's how I found our fisher person friend. But no luck. Maybe one day. But this one, no one seems to know about but me. So you continue again, climbing through these roots and everything else. I'm going to, because some time is passing with that, I'm going to jump back and see what everyone's doing at the keep. Right now, because teleport, you have to be willing, as I caught in chat. Davania, is that something where we can give you a little time to consider beforehand? We can retcon that in. What would you like to do as Mort's getting ready to bamf?
She would have just not gone. She would have stepped back from everybody like at the last second.
Okay, it goes. Doof. It happens, but anyone not willing remains. Was there anyone else not willing to go? I think Garrick and Blueberry. Are either of you not willing to go, or were you both okay to go?
No, I'm following Emil.
Going.
Okay. All right, Davania, that leaves you just outside, 10, 12 minutes outside the city, in the woods. So, to add to my question of what everyone's doing, as you all have these emotions pour over in kind of the dark here, there's some lights that flicker dimly. You notice Davania's not there. What would you like to do?
Son of a...
We can't keep doing this. We can't keep everybody running off in their own direction.
This group is.
This is how this whole operation fell apart in the first place. I've got to get some messages out as quickly as I can. And
Can I do anything
we'll
to
head
help
to the
him now?
temple.
Yeah, willing to help if I can with anything.
I will trot after Emil and see if there's anything I can do to help him.
I mean, Emil's going to go to trance right away and try and get a hold of Wynn, first and foremost, so...
Okay. You trot up Blueberry and see kind of...
Well, Arm will look to Mort. That fell apart. Are you always... is this group always this complicated? This... there's a lot of... Everyone's acting like they're working alone, honestly. And I know what it's like to work alone.
I know it seems like that at times. I mean, that's really where we miss Kalen. She was the glue that, and the direction.
Yeah, I always like hearing about her. And I'm sorry that she's not here to help. Well, I'm sorry, you were going to say something.
So am I. So am I. I wish she was here now.
I'm going to go and just hang around Emil, I guess, and see if there's anything he needs me to do. I don't have many of my connections that I used to have, so I don't really have anyone that I can help reach out to. Wish I did, but unfortunately those bridges may be burned. And he'll just kind of step out of the room. And go and kind of hover in a room like adjacent to where Emil is, like trancing and just like...
Nice. Garrick, anything for Garrick as you've arrived? And
No, Garrick's probably just gonna hang out and wait to see what information Emil comes up with.
Okay. Emil, then, you reach out. What would you like to try and say to Winifred?
So, I never succeeded in speaking directly to her, right? The only time I've been able to do that was through the Hall of Portraits. I think.
Yeah.
So I think Emil will take a moment and just try and see if the connection with her is still there, because she spoke to him
right
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So he's going to try and gather that up and just say, "We're at the keep. We need to talk to the Stormfall Council," and just kind of be open to it. And then if that doesn't work, go into the Hall of Portraits and go to the table, see if the note's still there, add to it, see if she's there.
Okay. Let me do a quick roll for Winifred. Okay. Step one doesn't seem to connect. You don't know if it's a distance or something different, if there was an aspect of her being nearby. You're not sure.
And I've never done it before, so...
So you are able to trance and go into the hallway. And your note is not there. It has been taken, accepted, no longer at the table. However, while you always feel the connection, always, you can sense that it isn't, you can sense when it's drawing close and it isn't right now, whatever, again, the distance or whether she is occupied with something. But the table is there and you could always leave another note.
Okay, I will leave a note that says, "Some of us made it back to the keep. We need to convene the Stormfall Council as soon as possible. probably spend a minute, kind of relay the stuff Oren found out, the stuff Davania found out. And then kind of my own take would be possibly raise governments or temples to war or other intervention to save town.
Okay.
And then I'll cut out of the hollow portraits.
All right. I mean, phase back in. You find Oren off in the room to the side. Garrick as well. Mort, are you waiting around as well, or what would you like to do while Emil's in his trance?
No, Mort will probably go to his magic office up in the keep.
Oh, right. Okay. You find your way back up into the keep, into your magic office, and there's always something about home, right? That's grounding and comforting, despite all the other feelings going on. There's some peace. There's structure here in this office. There's familiar scents, familiar sounds. Is there anything in particular that you would like to do in that office, or just kind of do
Yes,
Mort
there
things?
is.
Oh, good.
Mort will open his backpack and pull out the very old bottle of whiskey that he bought in Calbourne.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And start to open it, but closes it and puts it in a desk drawer and just say to himself, we were going to share that with Kalen.
Okay.
And then go down to the bar and find, hopefully Felix has stocked up the bar.
Between Brewer and Felix, it's stocked. Of course, Felix not being here currently, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
There's an absence of Felix, but it is stocked thanks to...
Right. And find another bottle of whiskey and start in on that.
Okay. Clean out a glass with a rag and start. Sit down, you and the shot glass and the whiskey.
Yep.
Okay. Emil, sorry, you return. You find Oren and Garrick nearby, and Blueberry.
I think I left a message, but if I read it right, it'll take some time for it to get to anyone.
Should we just...
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next.
So you left a message to try and get everyone together, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The Stormfall Council.
Well, I'm not sure there's much else that we can do except to wait for their response or wait for the other two to catch up with us.
Dan?
Yeah.
Forever I've had a page of a spellbook that has the Find Familiar. Can, hypothetically, if it's just a one thing, because it's obviously just a page, like I don't have the actual like spell, as in like I can use it constantly. Could I like summon a bird to go send a message as well? Like, is that something that could happen?
As you consider the page, now you do have a book as well. Do you think that you would have stored, like, just tucked it in there, and that's where you would have stored the page?
Yeah, like I wouldn't have transcribed it or anything. I would have just kept the page.
You consider this. You take your book out, and you find that the pages that had your Find Familiar, and wasn't there another one?
Remove curse.
Have become part of your spell book. Writing's a little so being a wizard, you know the typical way everything is structured with Arcana. You do find that while the remove curse does in fact seem mostly like 95% structured the same way. There's 5% that's sort of written a little differently, like it might have something a little different or a little additional or something like that. The find familiar is seems very different. Still going to do the same thing effectively, but you can give it a cast if you want. I will put it in your fantasy grounds.
I'm gonna give it a cast on the assumption that I want some kind of animal to help to send out a message to, like, tag team with Emil's message that he left.
Okay. I think it's a first level spell. Okay, so you. Sorry, let me just add this other one so I don't do another. We're not talking about it in 6 months. Of course. I'll just add it now. Just gonna play it safe. All right, good. So you cast Find Familiar, and you're waiting for a moment. Another, in a few moments, this is supposed to be an instantaneous thing. And there's no familiar forming until you see from your little pouch where your little dancing figure is. The dancing figure walks out, and it can shape. It can illusory look at as different things. It can move on its own. It's animated, right? It can cast illusion on itself. It has all the makings of a Find Familiar. And you can communicate with it. It doesn't speak, but it understands. You can tell that there's this draw if you kind of looks at you. Currently, what do we leave it in? Oren? No.
It's Kaylin.
Kaylin, okay. And of course it's Kaylin. She walks out with the way Kaylin would walk, and looks at you like, "How can I help you, friend?"
Well, that's just like a dagger to the heart,
isn't it? Oh, it's extra brutal. Oh.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? It's gonna talk, because why not now? Because that's extra brutal. So in Kaylin's voice.
Sorry, not sorry.
Go ahead, Steph. You gotta voice it.
Hey,
you have to voice it.
Yeah.
She's gone.
Stephanie has left the call.
That's amazing. All right, Kaylin, what do you? You're familiar, and you're here to help your friend.
Oh, whoa, wow. Okay, all right. Blueberry, what do you need?
I don't know.
Are you okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna bounce Caleb away for a second because I can do that as my Find Familiar.
I was gonna ask if you need some water, and then pretend to use my alchemy joke.
Awesome. Oh, so you're bamfing it away for a minute? You said, Blueberry.
Yeah.
It just kind of slinks back down as a doll.
Oh no! I'm gonna have a minor existential crisis.
I know, it's so sad.
Basically, my dead surrogate mom is just like, "Hey, how's things going?"
You did this, Stan. This is your doing.
Minor.
You can't say,
any other
this is so
campaigns
sad
totally
when it's your fault.
Yeah, makes me say that, Frank.
I guess Sunday will be a rough day for Obsidian people.
That's awesome.
Or in extremis, I should say.
Nice.
I don't know what to do. I don't know if you want to go back to someone else.
Okay, all right. You just take a moment as the now lifeless Kaylin doll slumps down. Okay.
Well, at least she's not in the coffin.
Yeah.
I'm bummed.
Awesome. I'll jump back over then to.
Steph, you're not helping.
Sorry.
Oh my
Dan,
God.
can I have Aaron, like, while he's kind of left staring there at Emil? He's looking at you a little concerned. What do you do? What do you do to, since we're just waiting, what do you do to relax, Emil? What do you do for fun? Anything to take your mind off of what's happening? Pass the time?
Well, I suppose what I should say if I was a good cleric is that I pray, but really, I just dice.
Oh, you roll.
Indeed.
Any
Although-
specific game or?
Out of character, yeah, we agreed on this in episode 1, and we haven't mentioned the name of it since.
Oh, damn! Yeah.
There was definitely some kind of a dice game that Emil favored. That he would play for coppers, but
I will take a look while you all do that. I'm so sorry.
I don't remember. But Emil will also explain that since he worships the god of chance, praying and dicing are often kind of one and the same frame. But
Interesting.
Emil has some spare dice in his pocket, so he'll offer to roll some dice with Aaron.
Let's go.
While they wait. Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. All right. That's all I wanted to do.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to do some further digging. Okay, let me close out Blueberry's character sheet here.
Oh, I think, did we break Beth?
I think we may have. I didn't set out to do that. It was genuinely gonna be the thing because it's sort of been building to that, and there's Aoife sort of had when she added some stuff. She knows a little about that page, and so she was like, "Oh, here, perfect." That it was in Kaylin, I forgot. And I heard someone say we've got to have Steph do Kaylin's voice, and so I had to do that. I had simply had. Oh, it's beautiful.
You just had a choice. You had a choice. You did it wrong.
I did. Let me jump over to Davania. Davania, you have stepped back just as everyone vanishes. What's Davania feeling, and what would she like to do?
So I was reading chat.
No problem.
Davania's very angry about everything. Like she is, but she's very understanding about why everybody else left, and she doesn't actually hold it against anybody. Yeah. She just wants to make sure that Aeronwenn and Rain are okay, and then she'll be able to go back to the keep. But of course she doesn't. I think Mort already told everybody about what Aeronwenn and Rain were gonna do, right?
Yeah, but Aeronwenn didn't tell Mort who's guiding the both of them.
Well, yeah, because Aeronwenn didn't tell him.
Yeah.
About
that's fine.
Their and one.
Yeah. So she's just gonna sit under a tree and just like wait to see if anybody shows up. But the most that she's gonna wait is she's gonna wait until nightfall.
Okay, it's pretty close. It's end of twilight now. So I guess I'd ask you to do a perception check just to kind of survey the area. You do know that they're going through a tunnel. You're not sure where the exit might be either, is another thing. Because if you want to do a perception check, do you want to look around at all to see like
Yeah, I mean every once in a while she'll look up and scan and just kind of gauge the area.
Okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, you go. Nice. Oh, that was almost super good. Did you see that? It was like 19-3.
I should take out my actual dice.
Yes, bring the power. All right. You know what? Because you have time and everything, I'll let you roll the second time to make an advantage, so you can use if you want to use your real die. It's a +8 for you.
Yeah, that wasn't any better because I rolled a fucking 1 and it was a 9.
No!
Tonight's just gonna suck, guys.
Okay. You've been through a lot. It's been a really intense past 24 hours for Davania. So you're just a little shaken and you're trying to look for these things and process everything that's going on. It's just a lot. You do not, with an 11, you don't hear anyone approaching or anything like that. You don't really find any things to open up or tunnels that may pop out somewhere, caves, any of that. So jumping back over to Aeronwenn, Rune, and Wixlee, you are navigating your way through the trees and roots, and you can see maybe about I don't know. Wait, you have the dancing lights, and how far can they go out? 60 feet strung in a row. Then that gives you 80 feet because it's like 20 feet of light.
Dancing lights. Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. Can move up the lights up to 60. So the range is 120 feet.
Okay. And how many can you get? 4?
4.
Okay.
I'll just keep them around and above us, just kind of fairy lights dancing.
You can see that there's a bit of a you can feel rather as you're climbing through. The level is pitched down a little bit. There's a little water that's accumulated in this area, like an inch.
And I'm glowing too.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I'm putting out light. So we got bright light for a while.
Beautiful. So you get the the dancing lights that you get. Excuse the wordplay. From the light refraction off the water and reflection, and it warbles the ceiling and the roots and the walls as there's about an inch of water as the pitch starts to go down a little bit. Again, climbing through the roots, a few more roots here as it seems to be kind of dipping into a water table of some sort. Wixlee's like, it must be all the snow as of late. This is really gross. Your folks used to buy you things. My folks buy me things, but it never really feels like, oh, here's a nice gift. It always kind of like comes with its own price. Were your parents like that, Aeronwenn?
I mean, I didn't grow up a mayor's daughter. I'm the oldest child of my parents are farmers. I just started using magic. Like, I was able to use magic. Some of my siblings can do few simple spells too. Mom taught us how to do some things, but when these started appearing, the whole village got together to raise money to help me get to the college, so I could go and learn more.
How did it feel getting to leave home like that? It seems like it would be freeing, fun.
I do really miss my family. Looking back on it, I was really excited. And yeah, so like the cape and my staff here, they were my staff was an heirloom from Dad. And the cape, I think Mom made it. I don't know, but it was a gift from them, from the people of my village.
Oh, nice.
They all believed in me. Yeah.
Well, it looks like you've come very far. Rune. Rune, where did you go? Did you see? No, just kidding.
But I'm giving my back a break from.
Oh, okay. She'll just talk to you. Rune. So when did you meet Aeronwenn and your other friends? climbing through underneath some more snug fit.
Oh, how long has it been? A few months?
Oh, well, they're new friends. Are you okay, Rain?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We can't really hear you, Mariah.
Oh yeah, if you're talking, I can't.
Yeah, you're really quiet.
Well, I don't know where my headphones went, so
no.
So, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're new friends?
And you can see that Rain is just, like, very uncomfortable talking about the situation with the progress from being a child, an adult.
Yeah.
And then what they are now.
Mm. Oh. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting them. Can the two of you roll Constitution saving throw, please? And I'll roll.
Oh, Dan!
Oh no, Wixlee! Wixlee did not roll that well. She has to roll a Constitution saving throw as well.
Man. Like this.
Um.
Come on, Pike. Come on. Give me a natural 20. Nope, that's straight 10.
Okay.
I have a +1.
Okay.
Wait, I have a question, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a charm effect?
No.
Dang it. Okay.
All right, 11 for Rain. Aeronwenn?
13.
Oh, so what? Was it a 10? Sorry, what was it, Rain? Or did you have a +1 to it?
9 + 1.
Oh, okay. All right, 10 and a 13. So I know we had a really rough Tuesday, and I think a bunch of people use their subscriber dice. I just want to ask, because this is a moment where someone might want to use one. You don't have to. So I'll wait a minute just in case.
What have I done?
Any viewers have one and wish to use it left over, you're certainly welcome to.
Subscribe!
Nice. Yeah, Warren, you do have one. Mm-hmm. And Danny, yep, you still have your Patreon die, yeah.
How much is a Patreon die?
Same thing. They're both 2d8, but we need to see who they're gonna give it to. Oh.
Who has the inspiration die tonight?
I think it was. Oh, hang on.
All right,
I have no idea. I forgot to roll.
982 is Oren. Mort is one.
Warren had it. I think.
Sorry, I have.
Emil.
I have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not helpful.
So does anyone want, Danny, are you offering your Patreon die? And if so, who would you like to give it to? And you have one, Warren. If you want to, of course, you can hang on to it in case there's something that comes around for a meal. But you do have one if you wish to use it or give it to someone. Don't have to.
Yeah, that's fair. I would definitely let Danny speak first. So okay, there you go. Danny has spoken. So
I can't see Twitch chat. What's happening?
So Danny's giving his to Mariah. So it sounds like Warren's giving his to you. I think Warren.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
2d8.
2d8.
All right, d8s.
The guy that you gave me last year for Christmas.
Ooh, nice.
21.
Okay.
I rolled an 8. That was a 1.
Oh, no.
It's still 21 though.
6, 17, 11 plus 10.
21.
21 and 21. Okay.
Hey.
I just want to check in again. I think that's probably exhausted things, but just in case anyone has anything they want to help, this is kind of a major point.
Wait. I have an ability. Hang on.
Okay.
If anybody dies, and wait. Yeah. Making sure before I say anything.
I will just say as well, you guys do have those coins I gave you that will bring you back to 1 HP if you do end up going
0.
Oh, yeah, because Blueberry passed them out to everybody.
They're only a one-use thing, but yeah, you can.
Nice.
I'm gonna save my coin.
Well, we'll find out. It's because it works automatically, right? This is a death ward, basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have anything, Mariah? I'm sorry, Rain. You said that your character that Rain has an ability.
And we do have our glyphs.
Yep.
It just reduces damage, but.
Oh no, that's great domain spells. No, I don't. I was gonna do signal at death's door, but that's her hit. I can't do that.
In an instant, all of your life force is completely drained from your bodies, and you both and Wixlee collapse. A couple of seconds later, you hear a coin shatter. A bright shine. Your coins, wherever they are, if they're visible, they'll shine a brief bright light. Please make another Constitution saving throw.
21 didn't pass?
I'll cover it in a bit, but you're yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lose another character. Oh, poor decision making, Mariah. Way to go to split the party. Oh, I don't trust anyone on my box. Wait, where's Max? Oh, come on, storybooks.
28. And if that doesn't pass, I rolled a 19.
Nice.
Thank you, Pike. Oh no, did you roll a 1?
I rolled another 9.
All right. So a 10 and a 28. Wixlee, of course, does not stand back up. Vision fuzzy, dim. You both start. You kind of look at one another as you hear that you see the coins shine.
Rain saved her coin just in case.
You can't save it. It just if you die, it works.
Oh, it all. Okay,
Yeah, it's like a death ward.
Right.
Unfortunately, you both have the life force sucked out of you.
28?
This by 2. Yeah, this is hard.
By 2?
Yep.
I couldn't have even passed even with the natural 20.
I wasn't sure if anyone could, but I thought I'd do the rolls and see if the sub dice would help. Black once again. Rain, I'm giving you a super quick message on Facebook. And Aeronwenn, do you have sending? You don't, right?
I don't have sending. I have message.
I'm going to just ask Blueberry if they have anything else they want to do with the Kaylin doll tonight. Or would you like to just put a pin in that for next week?
Yeah, let's just, because I don't think I can do anything, and obviously I don't know what's going on with them, and yeah,
As everything turns to black for Aeronwenn and Rain, party members here and there and elsewhere. Davania searching the woods for dangers and for exits for her 2 friends that she's waiting for just a little while longer. We'll end our session there tonight.
No, this is kind of like what Rixie did and not listened. No, I'm having flashbacks.
I can cover a little more later, but I can say that Davania's escape has triggered timeline that was not very far away to happen immediately. And it's a citywide symbol of death. It has a DC of 30. Unfortunately, they've been doing this for a very, very long time.
So are we dead? Do we need to make new characters for next week?
Let's see who we're rating tonight. I just you two are dead.
Dan!
Wait, you.
This is my third character you've killed!
I'm so sorry. Oh, so
Are
sorry.
Are you?
I was nervous when I thought I was so torn because I'm like, that's so sweet. That's so sweet that Aeronwenn is there and like, I'll go with you. You don't have to do these things on your own. I'm like, that's so beautiful, but now I'm worried about both of them making it in time.
Wow.
It's a bad week.
Happy Friday!
So Wixlee is like dead?
As far as they could tell, she did not get the You just
Frank had the wave.
Oh, Frank, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is I don't know. I really don't know what to say. It really stinks, and I wish we weren't going this way. It's just one of those. Sorry, multitasking. If you can't tell, and I'm terrible at it.
Dan, I replied to your message.
Okay, good. I wanna have that set for the. It's something that's been in the works and around this time. And thankfully with Davania pulled out, that's, a lot of things, there's pluses and minuses. They were like, oh, no. Because they have a healthy fear of what Davania can do. They created Davania effectively, and they know what she can do. And they could not have the work of the past 10 years failing in the last couple of days. So they were like, boom. But there needed to be enough time for Davania to be discovered, and then them to send a message, and then for them to get everyone together to implement this.
I'm going to retire my box talking to die because I rolled a 9 on Pike and I rolled a 9 on Matt to die. So.
So I'll put up our schedule. If you we have a bunch of super fun D&D that's chill and relaxing throughout the week, as you can see in our 10 p.m.
Son of a bitch.
Questionable.
1 a.m. time slot. On
It's
Saturdays we have a
questionable.
6 to 9 Eastern in the evening.
Right. Happy Friday, I think 13th.
Oh yeah, no kidding, right? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
Every Tuesday, 2 to 4 Eastern, in the afternoon, we have Dungeon Craft with Steph and Vic, where they paint minis and tile work for their campaigns. Every Friday, noon to 3 p.m. Eastern, is Mad Art with Steph, where you can put in requests in our Discord for different fan art across the week. Excuse me. And then we can vote on it, and then Steph works on it. And Mad Art with Steph. She's an amazing artist. Check out if someone could do the Steph command, that'd be awesome. So we can get some people over to her work. She does amazing work. And then Sunday afternoon chill stream if you're genuinely looking for just sit back and chill with some minor competitiveness. Then Sunday afternoons, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern, Vic hosts Madbird Plays board games, and she has different folks from across our community and other tabletop communities each week with different games, usually done on Tabletop Simulator, but sometimes there's Jackbox or Phasmophobia or Among Us and other games outside of that box that we play. It's a lot of fun. Consider checking out our Patreon. You get a subscriber die, just as you do if you sub here. On Patreon, however, we can give you a little more back. Even at that $5 tier, you still have your subscriber die that you can offer to players or NPCs. But we can give you more goodies in return across all the tiers, and a little more goes to us versus the entity. So what you get. That being said, we'll raid Arcane Arcade official here in a bit. But thank you, players and viewers. And I know, man, this has been a really, really tough week, and I'm sure it's far more difficult for for our players, especially the ones that are have gone through this tonight. So I know there's ups and downs, and thank you for sharing it all. Yeah, truly. I hope you all have as good a night as you can. Hopefully, and we'll be back next week. You've been watching Stormfall. We stream every Friday night, 10 p.m. 20 a.m. Eastern. You can find out all the things, all the deets. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.